So welcome everybody. You guys look great. Very well dressed family and friends. Some chatty ones as well. My name is Brad, and I'm certainly happy to be here today and to be the one to officiate your wedding ceremony. You're very welcome. And as Hannah and Daryl obviously wanted this moment to be intimate and special, they are certainly grateful to all of you for being here with us today, helping them celebrate the start of their new lives together as very soon to be husband and wife. Yes. I would imagine if you're in this room, you've been an important part of their lives in the past. And I know that they would look forward to your continued love and, more importantly, support in the future as they journey through life together. I would also venture to guess that you, Daryl and Hannah, would certainly like to recognize all of those people who are not here with us today. I'm sure they're certainly missed but not forgotten on this wonderful day of celebration. So as we start, I always ask everybody to quiet your hearts, to quiet your minds, and most importantly, quiet your cell phones. Vibrate. It's a $100 bill for every phone that rings. We split it. So, just kidding. So, a wedding, your wedding, certainly a wonderful occasion, right? It's filled with hopes, dreams, excitement, a little bit of nerves perhaps. But we are here today to celebrate the love that the two of you have for each other and to recognize and witness your decision to journey forward in life as marriage partners. Now, what you promised to each other here today, keep in mind, this promise that you're making must be renewed. Not only today, not only tomorrow, but really every day that follows, so that at the end of this ceremony, legally, you'll be married. But you must decide each and every day to commit yourselves to one another and to this family unit that you're now creating. I ask that you make that decision and keep on making it, for one of life's greatest blessings, as we all in this room know, is to love. And I always say, better yet, be loved. In your marriage, it'll no doubt be filled with surprises. Some of you will welcome with open arms, while others will certainly test the strength and flexibility of your very last nerve, I am sure. And for that, I ask that you be compassionate with each other, and always remember to nurture yourselves, your families, and most importantly, this union here with tender love and care. Always lead with your hearts and take the time to do the simple things that will nurture your love. That means deeply listen to each other. And I want you to listen to your dreams as well as your frustrations. I certainly hope you don't have too many frustrations, but you live in Brooklyn, you'll have plenty, right? And be helpmates, and be playful in finding ways to refresh and express your love to each other each and every day. See, after all, it's your love that brought us all here today together. May that love grow deeper and sweeter with each and every passing year. I always read this poem. It's called The Art of Marriage. It's the greatest poem ever invented for the wedding industry because it's great words of advice. If you've been to weddings before, you may have heard these words. It's a very popular, but I always say for good reason. You can't beat the words. He says a good marriage must be created. And in the art of the marriage, the little things are the big things. He says it's never being too old to hold hands. Why don't we start right now? You can get a little closer. Hold hands. There you go. Don't get too close. You're not married yet. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. Go ahead, say it. There you go. Nice. Daryl, you were one of the very few, and this I'm not kidding. I said say I love you at least once a day. Normally I have to tell the couples, well, say it to each other. Daryl right away, bam, without even hesitation, said it out loud. I love that. It's never going to sleep angry. That is the most important. I think that's the best piece of marital advice anybody can have. Because you're human, which means you're going to have problems. You're going to have days where you're kind of like, oh, I don't really like you today. You did some really bad things. Or you didn't do things you were supposed to do. So make a vow here to yourself right now. And if you're in a relationship in this room, same thing applies to you. That no matter what, if you have issues with this person that you're supposedly loving, talk to them. And before your head hits the pillow, say, hey, we need to talk. You did something or didn't do something and you hurt me. Right? And say you're sorry. and say that you're not going to do it again. Right? And then that way you hug, you kiss, you get a good night's sleep, and then more importantly, you wake up as the team that you are. Your team, your teammates. And sometimes, you have to hold your other teammate up together. So, which means the phrase, "you're sleeping on the couch tonight," doesn't exist anymore, okay? Super important. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in family and friends. Turn around, take a look at your circle of love right here. Thank you for being here with us. Although some of you are only here for the free food later, right?
There's free seats. Sit.
It's speaking words of appreciation, and it's demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. And I like how he uses that word, demonstrate your gratitude. That means you got to do things physically. You got to do stuff for each other. And the things you have to do don't have to be grandiose. They don't have to be expensive. But just constantly let each other know, hey, I want to do these things for you. Or just do them without the fanfare. Get stuff done for each other. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. Which one of you is the real stubborn of the two? Do we have one? Or you both kind of
rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Very good. Well, it's important. He says, you need to have the capacity to forget. Let it go. All right? Something happens. All right. Nobody's perfect. Learn to let it go. It's giving each other an atmosphere which each can grow.
There's another
Don't be
one
a stifler. You're married now. You're mine. Okay, you can't do this. You can't do this. Don't be supportive of each other. You're different people. You may have the same tastes and you like doing the same things, but I guarantee you, because you're human, there's going to be certain things that you're just different. And I would say it's like your relationship's like a tree. You got a firm base, great roots, a strong trunk. Branches sometimes go in a little different directions. Support each other with those different directions. Don't stifle. Support. Be a good spouse. It's finding room for things of the spirits, the common search for the good and the beautiful. In the last lines, he says it's not only about marrying the right partner, but it's being the right partner. Again, that's the part that takes work, that takes effort, compromise. All right? So it's always work, but it's good work. So with that being said, I'm going to ask you to say vows. I'm going to give you the words, and then I'll give you an opportunity to say some words on your own. So, Daryl, I'm going to ask you to please repeat after me. Keep in mind one thing, Daryl. You're not marrying me. Look at Daryl in the eye. I look at Hannah in the eye, Daryl. All right. Say, I, Daryl, take you, Hannah.
I, Daryl, take you, Hannah.
To be my partner in life.
To be my partner in life.
I promise to walk by your side forever.
I promise to walk by your side forever.
To love, help, and encourage you.
To love, help, and encourage you.
In all that you do.
In all that you do.
I will take the time.
I will take the time.
To talk to you.
Talk to you,
listen to you, and to care for you.
And to care for you.
I will share your laughter,
I will share your laughter,
as well as your tears, as your partner, husband, and friend.
As your partner, husband, and friend.
You have any additional words you'd like to add?
Yes, I love you, baby. Thank you for everything. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for being patient with me. And thank you for this opportunity.
Very good. All right, now, Hannah, please repeat after me. I, Hannah, give myself to you, Daryl.
I, Hannah, give myself to you, Daryl.
On this, our wedding day.
On this, our wedding day.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish our friendship.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
And love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will love you faithfully.
I will love you faithfully.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
And whatever comes our way,
And whatever comes our
I will
way,
be there always.
I will be there always.
You have additional words you'd like to add?
Just want to say thanks, baby, for everything. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the support. And I promise to still get on your nerves every day.
I didn't know we were saying this.
All right, so we have rings. I'm going to give you the ring you're going to be giving. There you go. There you go. Before you exchange these rings, keep in mind that these rings are fitting symbols for wedding promises. They're circles without beginning nor end, and love without end. We want marriage. So as long as you look upon these rings, I want you to always be reminded of the vows you've just spoken, the vows you're about to make, and I also want to just emphasize this little ring. It's not a piece of jewelry. I mean, it is, but it should really just be a reminder to you. Two reminders, good and bad. The good one is that there's someone out there that loves you, that supports you. So that when you're maybe feeling beat up and having a bad day, all right, you can look at this and what it signifies. Wow, I got somebody in my corner. You're not alone in this world. Many people are. You're very lucky. You're very blessed. It's also a heavy reminder that the things, you can't always do what you want to do. And it's a heavy reminder that the decisions that you make now don't just affect you, but they affect somebody else. And you have to now act differently, you have to think differently, and act accordingly. So, a wonderful thing, never take it off no matter what. So, Daryl, take this ring, place it on Hannah's left finger, and repeat after me. Yep, very good. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I choose you, Hannah,
I choose you, Hannah,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
And now, take this ring, place it on Daryl's left finger, and repeat after me. This ring I give you,
This ring I give you,
in token of my love and devotion.
a token of my love and devotion.
With my heart,
With my heart,
I pledge to you
I pledge to you
all that I am.
all that I am.
With this ring,
With this
I
ring,
marry you
I marry you
and choose you, Daryl,
and choose you, Daryl,
as my husband.
as my husband.
Gonna end with some words of advice. Treat yourselves and treat each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together here in the first place. Always give the highest priority to the tenderness and kindness that this connection that you have here deserves. And when frustration, fear, difficulty ever assails your relationship, always remember, focus on what is right between the two of you. And not only those little things that seem wrong in those little moments in time. In this way you can ride out the storms when the clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering if you lose sight of the sun for a moment, it is always there, shining down upon you. And lastly, if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it'll then be marked by a lifetime of abundance, love, and joy. And so, the words we've all been waiting to hear. Hannah and Daryl, because you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage, you've demonstrated this by the exchanging of vows, by the exchanging of rings, before lovely witnesses and myself, by the power vested in me by this great state of New York. It is my privilege, it is my honor to officially, and more importantly, legally, to pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Kiss your bride. Yeah.